Hello, boys, gals, non-binary pals. Welcome back to the #1 jacket podcast on the entire internet. My name is Josh, and I'm the one who's jacketing it tonight.
I don't like the way that sounded. My name is Rick.
And my name's Christian, and I'm jacket off.
Oh my God.
We are the
Judgies.
If you had, would you help your podcast co-host Josh jack off?
No.
Yeah, thanks. It's
No, I
appropriate.
wouldn't.
Sorry, that was on page 3 of the book.
I don't think it was.
The book is a killer addition to the podcast. People have been saying it's the funniest Judgy.
That
Interesting.
Yeah.
actually sucks. a lot
That
to
really
hear.
hurts my feelings.
So let's go through a couple here. That way we get all the comedy out of the way and then straight into just real.
Just heavy,
Yeah.
raw, real shit.
And if you're new here, this is the most funniest joke book ever. Why did the painter go to the clothing store?
To get drop cloths.
Why did the painter go to the clothing store? I have no idea.
That's why the stripper went to the painting store
Hmm.
to get drop cloths.
Yeah.
He wanted a second coat.
Mm.
I've already got one. The scale of 1 to 10, of course, we always rank the jokes.
Not bad. I think I would give it like a 5.
What the fuck is going on here? I feel like this scale has drastically changed from the first reading. That's like a 2.
Okay then.
Yeah,
I'm
second
sorry.
coat.
I'm sorry.
You get really upset with Erika's rankings.
We had a good joke in the first week and you gave it like a 1.
You were pro tweetment. You were very pro tweetment.
Yeah.
Christian.
And now we're getting a second coat and we're giving it a 5
Okay.
out of 10.
Maybe we'll recalibrate because we'll go over what was previously a 4.5 out of 10. And you can just tell me if this is better or worse than that one.
Okay.
What did one wall say to the other wall? I'll meet you at the corner.
I think that's 4.5. Yeah.
You think that the coat one is better than that one?
No.
way.
Okay. So Christian's a little
Sure.
validated at this moment.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
But you know what? It's good that you're coming in with a jolly spirit.
I mean, you were just yelling at me for my attitude earlier. So actually, you both were.
Today?
Yes.
I was
You
yelling.
said I didn't order the attitude with a side of potatoes.
What did you say to me, though?
I don't remember.
That's not what I said. I said I didn't order the attitude with the side of potato salad. I'm sorry.
Okay. And I said, well, that's
Disrespect. That's what I said.
whatever.
You made fun of me or something.
I don't think I did.
I don't know if you did either. Anyway, 3 out of 10 on that one.
Yeah, that sounds good.
The joke book is divisive on the couch, folks. We'll do one more then. What stays in the corner, but travels all over the world? This is a riddle. It's not a joke. And it's not even the riddle section. Riddle me this.
Farts?
What?
I don't know. You go in the corner and fart?
I'm thinking your eye. Like
Okay.
The corner of your eye.
A stamp.
Well, it's not a joke, and it's in the wrong section of the book, so I'm giving it a 1.
I think that's fair.
I feel made a fool.
On a scale of 1 to 10 for the riddle, though, the riddle of it all,
Pretty.
It's fine.
yeah. It's like a 4, maybe.
I was going to say a
Yeah.
4 or 5, somewhere in there.
Yeah, we'll give it the black markers for riddle grading
Okay, good to know.
Since when?
right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the red markers for joke grading.
Yeah.
Hey, that's it. We'll bring it back out on the bonus episode, folks. Everybody's doing today. It's New Year's week.
Yes.
However, today is New Year's week.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a sentence.
Today's New Year's week.
Wait, no, last episode that we recorded would have been New Year's week.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. We're not doing the New Year's resis for this Circle Jerge. We're bringing back the long-awaited squeakquel to Erika's Sims Tales. Honestly, that could just be the whole episode.
Probably not the whole episode.
You don't know how many questions I got for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I mean, I can jump right into it if you want.
we should.
I have notes.
If I get a little bit of Sims story for the table, would you share with me?
Yes.
So get excited for that. Just a mini docket. And we'll do resis on the bonus episode. Thoughts on
Got
that?
a couple resis.
You're not a big resi section.
I'm not.
And that's fine. We always just make up silly. Well,
Mine are very sincere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we don't just
The
frick around on this podcast. We also jacket on this podcast.
Mm.
One of us has jacket on this podcast before.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope not.
And what that entails is us going online and finding sexy little pictures to jacket to.
Sexy little jacket pictures.
Yeah, you find a sexy little picture to jacket to.
Oh.
They updated Instagram and it sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, truly everything sucks.
When's the last time you think you jacked it to a still image?
Never.
You never in your life?
Oh.
Never.
I don't know. The summer.
Yeah, that's probably about right. It's cool to go analog sometimes.
Is it?
Yeah, what? It's making a comeback.
Yeah, especially if it's a real hot picture. It'll make the come. Erika, read the story.
I just was going to let you finish.
I'm drowning over here in all the comeback.
Am I muted? What's going on?
This was sent to me by oft submitter, friend of the pod, Sally. Sal. This is from r/2X chromosomes.
Guys, I looked over and I caught the title of this story. This story's crazy.
Just based off the title, it's crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like the title, Joshua? So that you can feel included?
Yeah.
He burped on my clit.
Oh, I was going to read this.
Well, Sal sent it to me, so.
I think I found it on Reddit.
Okay, well, Sal sent it to me.
Yeah.
So, back off.
It's fine. I'm not going to
Step
read it
off,
now.
dude.
That's why I said I was going to.
He burped on my clit and then kept going. Not like a little uh-oh burp. I mean, he full-on ma'am burped onto my clitoris while going down on me. I felt the hot breath on my hoo-ha, y'all. The scream I nearly scrumped, bro. I'm not going to lie, I was stunned. Stunned into starfish mode. I was instantly a dry water slide. He had to use lube because my sex drive was gone. I wanted to have sex with this man. I really did. I actually looked forward to this sex. I was just so flabbergasted. I still am. Not even I'm sorry, excuse me. I would have taken embarrassment. I would have accepted apologies. We could have laughed about it, but we didn't. Oh, God. We didn't. And we fucked. And I put on my clothes and I went home and showered. I'm sorry, but the ick is real and I will not be seeing this man again. At least say excuse me. Jesus.
And this is his fault that your pussy was scrumdiddlyumptious?
Yeah. I mean, it's his fault for not saying compliments to the chef. After.
Yeah. Yeah. Garçon.
He should have said so. He should have apologized or made a joke about it. You have to make light of burping on a clit.
In a hookup, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The more times you've had sex, the less.
I still think you got to make a joke about it. You got to break the tension there. That's crazy.
I don't know. I feel like if you did like a Homer Simpson burp and you get the lips involved, it could have felt nice.
And here's the thing. I was sitting here the whole time and all I could think is like, I know it turned her off. Like, that feels like it should have done something for you, right?
It could have. There's a scenario. It's sort of like sitting on a washing machine.
Erika, how upset would you be?
I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't be. I mean, we've been together for 16 years. I don't really care that much.
Yeah, you're far. Like, that's what I mean. It's like hook up.
Yeah,
That's a big deal.
But the more times you've had sex, it's less of a.
Yeah.
It's less of a scenario.
Would you prefer?
But I feel like you wouldn't. You would say something about it. You wouldn't just like move on like it never happened.
Yeah, I agree. Would you prefer that I say something like, "Yeah, what do you want me to say in case this ever happens to me?"
Okay.
Do I say compliments? Please give my compliments to the chef. Do I say?
Can I get seconds?
I feel like what you would actually do, like what I imagine your actual reaction would be like, oh, whoopsies, and then keep going.
You're really not helping the bad boy allegations right now.
But you totally would. You'd be like, whoopsies.
That's crazy. Pulls out a kerchief, dabs his lips.
Yeah.
I'm a bad boy, guys.
Yeah. Burping on a cock would feel interesting.
Yeah,
I feel like it'd be harder to do.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done this. I don't think I've ever burped while having sex in general.
No.
It's sort of or like farting. Like it just feels like in the moment, it's like my body's focused on something else. There's been moments where maybe I'm less involved.
It's definitely happened to me.
Yeah, I know. You guys have said it. You guys have said this story. There's been moments where maybe I'm less involved, where maybe I've had to suppress because I know that would be uncouth in this moment. Not a burp, a fart, of course. But yeah.
The first comment on this story was a woman sharing an experience where she was hooking up with this guy for a while. They started to get more serious, and he didn't. The first 2 times they hooked up, he didn't come. That was his choice. Like he didn't want to come. Weird, but sure,
point?
whatever.
That's my choice.
And then the third time, he comes so hard that he farted.
Nice.
I mean,
which like
every man deserves one of those. At some point in his life.
Okay.
If you're on your deathbed and I haven't done that, I am whispering in your husband's ear and saying, Christian, buddy,
please
help me. Would you help your old podcast co-host jack it off for a fart cum?
Does that count as a double pipe classic?
It's got to. I mean, you're coming out of 2 pipes.
Okay.
Actually, my old coworker / friend sent me this story.
I thought you saw it on Reddit.
Well, I remember, and I didn't want to interrupt you, but that's my response to her was, oh, so now it's his fault that her pussy was scrumdiddly. So I thought I would recreate that moment live. So she's got a scrumptious vag. And I don't know. I just don't see why this is a problem personally.
I mean, I can see the embarrassment of it all. Especially like we've said with the hookup.
All right.
If I was stone cold sober, I'd be pretty embarrassed. If I've knocked back a couple, I might be belching.
Trigger warning for sexual assault. This next one is sent to me by Devin. It's from r/confessions. It is tagged as not safe for work. Not that our podcast really ever is.
The first time I've ever given that warning.
It's not, but the title says, one of my friends is sleeping with his sister and I know about it.
What the fuck?
So I met this friend. Let's call him Mark. He and I were He and I were in the military together and we became very close friends. I knew Mark had issues such as self-esteem and inner demons. We found common ground together as I had my own demons. One day, I met up with him at a seaside park, a place he often frequented alone in the middle of the night. Yes, that sounds weird, I know. This was his area that he could channel his inner raw emotions and decided to tell me the guilt that he was carrying.
Men are so healthy.
When he was 16, he was often bullied and he had absolutely no friends. During this time, unbeknownst to everyone around him, he was struggling with his sexual orientation. In his terms, he was confused. Coming from an Asian family in a region where homosexuality isn't viewed well, I know it would be rough. He decided to take a leap of faith and confided in his sister. He told her his worries and ending with it, he requested her to kiss him to find out whether he was straight or gay.
Go
ahead.
It just seems like a bad test because it's like your sister kissing goes like, oh, that was gross. And it's like, I guess I'm gay, but
is that because girl or sister?
Yeah, right. You're getting
yeah.
His sister, let's call her Lydia, was flabbergasted at first and refused initially, but later decided to accept it. According to him, they kissed and more stuff happened that eventually led him to sleeping with her.
That same night?
Doesn't say. Upon doing
That's
the deed,
fucking crazy.
he felt guilty to his family and the sin he had done. He'd asked me for advice. And in all honesty, I wished I answered differently, but in my view, this threw me off hard.
Wait, I'm sorry. I do need clarification. Wasn't he talking to his sister when he was 16?
Yeah.
But they didn't know each other until they were in the military.
Correct.
So now he's asking for him advice from a thing that happened years ago?
Correct. I mean, for all we know, that he could be 18 at this point.
That's fair. That's fair.
I replied to him, bro, that's really fucked up, but you should try to find somewhere in your heart to forgive yourself and be happy. He didn't reply then, and soon after we ended our time with the military, he and I would go for drinks on and off for the next year or so. One day, he seemed in a generally better mood than I've ever seen him in my life. He told me he's fallen in love with Lydia, his older sister. And before I could reply, he told me that I advised him to let go of the guilt and try to be happy. So this is honestly absolutely mental. Instead of being in absolute disgust and shock, I wanted to find out what changed in this relationship. So according to him, after he and his sister did the deed, his sister blackmailed him that if he doesn't do what she says, she will tell the family that he forced himself on her. So he complied.
As any soldier would do.
Trigger warning for sexual assault. And ended up being her own personal sex toy. Somewhere in this, I assume, he developed some sort of Stockholm syndrome and genuinely fell in love with his sister and now beds her behind everyone's back. After he told me a lot of very explicit details that he's done with her, along with showing me graphic images of them getting it on.
Why would he show you that? What?
Also, why would you agree to look?
Yeah.
Not necessarily like that you're being forced, but like...
Yeah.
I just feel like if he was like, yo, look at me banging my sister, I'd be like, bro, no.
You think that's how it happened?
Probably.
He's like, here, I've got this picture of the blackmail note that she wrote me, and it's just like, oh, sorry, sex. Oh, sorry, sex. Oh, sorry, sex. Oh, sorry, sex.
I blanked out and blamed myself that if I did not tell him those words, maybe, just maybe, he wouldn't have gone down this seriously fucked up path. Occasionally, I still talk to him because, to be honest, I felt if I could get away from him, maybe I didn't have to hear more cursed shit. I've met Lydia in person before, and she seemed nice to me, but based on what Mark has told me, Lydia has been in very abusive past relationships, often resulting with bruises on her face, which made me think that she wanted control in a relationship, so hence her brother was the subject. Honestly, after all these years of keeping the secret, it's really fucked with me.
Yeah. How much older? Do we got a pedophile, incest, sexual assaulter?
I don't know. Doesn't say.
They're going for the Epstein triple?
We have an edit. I know some of you guys would think this is some sort of sexual fantasy in a piece of fiction. As much as I wish this was some sick fantasy, I understand the reasoning behind this. Because it's not normal to sleep with your sibling. It's absolutely abnormal. I question myself a lot on why I had to be the one to hear this. While some of you mentioned there was nothing I could have done to prevent this, I feel that I bear some sort of blame. And honestly, the reason why I did this on Confessions is simply maybe by letting this out, I can let go of this baggage.
Men are really healthy. We have good mental health.
To clarify certain things, this family, they don't have any step siblings. I know it just ruined quite a few people's wet dreams. Ew. However, based on what I know, their family, like many traditional Asian families, they are very strict and have a very suffocating atmosphere. Lydia wasn't around a lot. She would try to get away from the house as much as possible, and Mark didn't see her a lot.
It's exactly what somebody would say who made it up is. But that's exactly what they would say.
Yep.
It wasn't a very solid defense, is all I'm saying.
No, it was not.
I just feel like, okay, he said, that's fucked up. You need to like figure out how to live with this.
Mm-hmm.
That's, even if he wouldn't have said that, that wouldn't have prevented Lydia from blackmailing him.
Exactly. It's like, it doesn't stop what the sister's doing at all. And it sounds like the sister's a driving force here.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him.
Yeah. Wait. So hang on. Is he gay?
It's not been determined.
I guess we'll never know.
Yeah,
Truly.
I guess we didn't ever get the results of that test.
Yeah.
I guess.
Jury's still out.
Yeah. Maybe he's bi.
Maybe. Yeah. Hey. It's messed up.
That is some messed up stuff right there.
What do you expect? You're British, you know?
Hmm.
I got some messed up stuff going on in Britain.
Yeah, messed up stuff over there.
Yeah. Prince Andrew, formerly Prince Andrew. Andrew of Mountbatten. What the fuck's it called? Mountbatten?
I have no idea. Do you think
Mountbatten?
That one.
Do you think he's pissed off that he was born like 100 years before that shit was like perfectly normal for a prince to participate in?
Oh, Prince Andrew? Ex-Prince Andrew? Yeah. I mean, really, he was kind of only born like 5 years too late.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he almost got away with it,
He
too.
almost got away with
you
it.
know? Damn files didn't come out. Yeah, that sucks. You know, last time I said a story was fake, I got fucking lambasted in the comments. So I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to heavily imply that this sounded like a very fake story. But I'm not going to say that outright.
I really hope that it is fake, to be
and
honest.
I'm not going to say that outright. However, I will say right now, I think probably 90% of the stories we read are fake.
Oh, yeah.
And we just suspend disbelief. But sometimes it's hard for me to suspend disbelief when there's very glaring holes.
When it's too fucked up for you.
It's not that it's fucked up. And I'm not even saying that I think this is fake. But if I were to think this was fake, the timelines don't make any sense with what this person's saying.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that your only edit is to be like, I know you guys are people are saying that it's fake, so let me try to concoct a way to make it seem like it's less fake. Just a little fishy to me. But that's what I would say if I thought it was fake, which I'm not saying I think it's fake. I think this is real and that's messed up.
Okay. This next one was sent to me by Ill.
Oh, that the third triplet from Rugrats.
Okay.
It's really good.
It's from r/am the asshole AITAH. AITA for not telling my best friend her boyfriend has an STD.
Yes.
How the hell do you know?
Let me tell you.
She's a nurse.
AITA for not telling my friend her boyfriend has an STD. I hate it when they do that. When they put, there's the title.
Yeah.
And then they repeat the exact same title as the
Yeah.
first sentence in the story.
ChatGPT. If I thought the story was fake, that's what I would say.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I totally agree with you. I don't know if it's people like not being able to come up with the title or what. But
before you judge me, please read this before voting. I am male and I have been an EMT for many years. I have a friend who is female and she has a new boyfriend. I met her boyfriend a few times. I am an EMT for our county and got called to someone who was involved in a car accident, and it was the boyfriend. He wasn't injured badly, but still went to the ER. As I was asking him routine questions, it came up that he was taking medication for an STD, and then asked me not to tell my friend. And I said, of course, because I am not able to tell other people about his medical information without his consent. In America, that's called HIPPA. I can't tell if they're American or not, I assume. Anyways. But in the back of my mind, I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, I need to tell her, but if I do, I can get into a lot of trouble and can lose my job and my EMT license. A week later, my phone was blowing up because I guess she found out about her boyfriend having an STD, and she found out somehow that I knew and called me an asshole for not telling her, and that I should have told her right away. I told her that I couldn't because of HIPAA, and I could get into a lot of trouble if her ex-boyfriend reported me, and I could have possibly lost my job if I did that. And that if I was a true friend, that I would sacrifice my job for her safety. And I asked her, run-on sentences like crazy. That's how I know it's not ChatGPT.
they're actually getting really well trained. If I thought the story was fake.
I told her that I couldn't because I could have gotten into a lot of trouble if her ex reported me and could possibly lose my job. She said that if that was true, that if I was a true friend, that I would sacrifice my job for her safety. And then I asked her, will our friendship pay my bills? And she said, no, I can just get another job. I told her she was stupid for making that comment. Her boyfriend, now ex, called and asked me if I told her, and I said I didn't. And I have messages of her getting mad at me for not telling her. And he thanked me.
You see how easy it would have been if you did tell her? You'd be like, bro, did you tell her? You go, no. He's like, thanks, bro.
I knew you had my back.
He asked me to send him the messages. I sent it to him. He said sorry to me, that he was going to file a complaint about me, but after seeing the messages, he won't. I called letting her know what happened. Instead of taking a step back and thinking, she told our friend group what happened and how I didn't tell because of some type of bro code. And all of the girls were on her side when the guys split up. I was told that I should have told her when I knew to warn her, and that what I did was harmful and that I shouldn't be trusted around girls, and they call me an asshole. I said HIPAA is a thing and I can ruin my career if I get reported. One of the friends in the group is a nurse, and now I kind of have a bad feeling about her since she's telling me to go against HIPAA for a friendship. She works for the ER that boyfriend was taken to, and I think it was her, but I have no proof. My girlfriend also called me an asshole, saying that I'm a horrible excuse for an EMT because my job is to help people and not to keep horrible secrets from friends.
I think you guys have a different reaction to me than this story.
What?
To this story.
Why?
I think you should have told her in like a pretty like chilled out way. Like you could be
What
like,
do you mean?
Like you could like tell somebody else to be like, oh man, this guy came in, got into an accident, thinks he's got a thing. Wink, wink. Give yourself plausible deniability. Then that person tells the person, because, okay. Listen, here's the thing with HIPAA. The whole point of HIPAA, right, is you're taking an oath, right, to make yourself be able to protect and serve. Am I incorrect on this?
You're incorrect.
I don't know. It just feels like, I don't know. It feels like I would have tried to figure out something personally.
Yeah, you've never worked in healthcare.
I understand that it's against the law,
Yeah,
or against the rule of the job.
It's the law.
Mm-hmm.
But I would have tried to do something. I guess it kind of depends on the STD, right?
Yeah. I
Like if
guess.
if it's AIDS, I'm fucking telling the person. You know what I mean? If it's something that's curable, maybe there's more of a debate. But I would probably try to do a little like leeway workaround, you know?
I mean, it sounded like obviously he was going to get in trouble even if he did tell her, because the boyfriend did come out and the boyfriend only didn't pursue it because he's like, here's the screenshots of them being mad at me. And you get fired and then it's like you're done being an EMT.
Right,
Now.
you
You
can't.
have to find a new
What's
profession.
EMT?
No, literally.
Ear, nose, and throat.
Very funny.
Yeah.
With HIPAA, you can't even say, like, let's say I'm the doctor.
Yeah.
I see you, even you're not my patient, but I see you walk into the ER.
Yeah.
I cannot come home and tell Christian that I saw you in the ER.
Right.
That is violating your HIPAA rights.
Right.
So I can't even tell your friend, like, hey, so-and-so's boyfriend was in my rig the other day.
Yeah, you don't got to say that. You just say like,
that was the example that you used
no,
to try and work around it.
No, I would say, yeah, so a guy.
Editor.
I said a guy came in.
Okay.
Or this guy, meaning not this specific guy, but just, yeah, so this guy came in and then sort of describe the situation. Because you can do that as long as you're not giving personally identifying things. And this dude's a fucking dumb as a rock guy, and you can just be like, no, I didn't, bro. And he'd be like, all right, bet. They can't prove it. How are they going to prove that? There's no paper trail. It's all word of mouth, baby. The nurse fucking told, allegedly.
Well,
she's a better person than all.
And if that gets
the
back
couch
to,
over here,
and if that gets back to somebody, then she loses her license and she'll never be able to work in healthcare again.
Yeah.
I understand.
Do you think it's chill for everybody to be mad at him?
No.
Yeah, I'd be a little upset.
Yeah.
I'd be pretty upset at him.
I wouldn't be,
Again,
because I understand HIPAA laws.
Laws are not always moral though, right? Like laws,
I agree.
Most of the time aren't moral. So like it just feels like, depending on the STD, it would change my answer a lot.
I do agree with that.
Because this is like potentially he's murdering her in a way, you know? If he's and sexually assaulting her, Like if they're having sex under the idea that like they don't have STDs, but he does have one, that's just sexual assault every time they have sex.
Correct.
So I just think I would try to find a way around it.
So
Yeah.
STDs are reportable.
What does that mean?
Meaning that they are reported to your state, county board of health.
Okay.
Not board of health, your health department. And a caseworker would follow up with that individual. You have to give the names of your sexual partners, and your sexual partners are identified and notified. So, in that event, I feel like I don't know.
You just leave it up to somebody, to his idea.
I'm just saying that like there are other healthcare professionals involved that
legally can do
that
it.
legally are required to notify the sexual partner.
But if he lies, you're fucked. Or if he got the diagnosis before he started dating this lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't.
I think this story was real, and I don't think it's fake.
I agree with you. And I would not tell my friend.
Neither would I. I would maybe give some words to a person who was mutually with us, both of us, and imply some things. And then be like, I don't know, just a rumor. Just heard that on the grapevine. La-di-da. I'm going to go back to be an ear, nose, and throat specialist.
Now, if we're talking like my best friend.
Christian, how would you tell me? Right now, you work in a hospital. You have to do HIPAA laws?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I come in there.
I would not tell you.
I would hope you wouldn't.
For legal reasons.
It's just, listen, I get it. I get the laws. But I'm a bad boy, and laws are meant to be broken, I think is what we're trying to figure out here.
Fair.
Rules are meant to be broken.
Interesting. God, that is pretty bad boyish. I would never do it. I just had a coworker reach out to me and say, do you host this podcast? And I was like, how did you find me? Yes, I do. And they're like, I've been listening for like over a year. And I'm just like,
really?
When did you decide? What made you decide this week? Did I just talk about working for a corporation?
No, I edited not Blake. You have to. That was not advice, and I edited it out. So Blake, you have to put cool over where Christian said.
I work for a cool corporation that does really cool things. They do really cool things to all of our communities.
Yeah.
But they reached out and was like, did you hear the episode where I was talking shit? And you're like, I gotta see if he works for the same company as me. How did you know to reach out to me?
Yeah. Wait, so this
and
is
if you
virtual?
are reaching out to me, I would never break HIPAA.
Did you have a version of this when you worked at the health department? Is it still like HIPAA?
It's still HIPAA, yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But with communicable diseases like STDs or salmonella or, various other things, if you come into contact with somebody that they are now exposed to that potentially deadly situation, I am legally required to call them. I am not allowed to tell them who gave it to them or when I am allowed to say the date and time.
You're just stirring up a little trauma.
Nuh-uh.
I can't say who.
I literally...
If you figure
it out.
Retrace your steps.
I can say you were exposed to X disease on X date.
Yeah, and so was somebody else, but I'm not saying it was their fault.
And I get information from there. Yeah. And I give information. I gave. Past tense. I don't do that job anymore. But
yeah,
if you are exposed to a contagious situation, then...
That's my nickname in high school.
Mm-hmm. Contagious situation?
Yeah.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah. A lot of people got exposed to me.
Okay.
I was in football, of course.
Oh, okay.
Athlete's foot. Number one athlete's foot here, right?
I once had a football team that all got food poisoning.
HIPAA.
I didn't tell you what football team it was.
I implied it in my head, which means you broke a law. I'm calling them.
Okay.
You're going to get fired from that job.
They had a team bonding dinner before.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it was playoffs or something.
We did bonding dinners every home game.
Oh, well, they did some kind of team bonding dinner and they all got sick.
Did we do every home game? That seems like a lot. We did it a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of miss working with Judgies.
Huh.
That was a cool job.
Sucks to
I
hear.
don't miss
for your
working.
New okay, thank you. Thank God. I thought you were just fucking us over here.
No, but it was a cool job.
God, I wish I could get rid of my one job and go back to my old job.
I don't wish I could go back to my old job. I literally have like nightmares about going back.
Yeah.
They're not really nightmares, but they're stressful, you know?
No, yeah, for sure. I've never
Sure.
thought about it.
Do you dream?
I like to think I do.
Oh, okay.
I have aspirations.
No. I
I
mean,
don't
like
think I've peaked.
at night when you sleep, are you dreaming?
Sometimes.
Do you remember them?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Not very often. Once in a it's a phrase that would relate to this. Something infrequently that happens at night.
A blue moon?
No, that doesn't sound right.
Okay.
It's happening more than twice in 1 month.
Once every first full moon of the month, maybe.
Mm.
It's a bit of a mouthful. But you know what happens every week?
Ads?
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
See you on the other side of this break. Bye.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Blake, please cut that. Blake.
Come on. Quit teasing us. Cut it.
And welcome back on this side of the break where we like to do what we call the
Circle George. What the hell? It's the Circle George.
And if you are new here, that just means we judges around this circle.
Yep. It's
Which
more of a
I'm
triangle,
jerks.
really.
Yeah. It's more of a circle than it was when we came up with the term.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because when we came
We
up
were
with
very
it,
linear.
we were very in a line.
Right.
And now any 3 points can be made into one circle. If you any 3 points, a circle can be made that encapsulates all 3 of them on the outside of it. So in a way, we are 3 points on a circle right now. And I guess if we were in a line, we also still were.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. It would just have to be a really big circle where all 3 of those points
Almost look.
were on a tangent.
Okay, so
Fucking nerd.
I have Sims drama updates. And this is the one time I've actually done some pre-production. I took notes.
That's a lot of notes.
Thank you.
A lot of shit's been going down.
Blake, cut this. And we're back in. We didn't say anything important. If you haven't been around, this is Erika detailing her sim game. None of this is IRL. These aren't real people.
Correct.
This is video game characters. And it is probably the best content we've ever produced.
I don't know about that.
It kinda. It was. We were on the edge of our fucking.
We'll put up
our
the
effing seats.
original
Pardon my French.
episode.
Oh, I have the number?
Yes.
I was going to say I have a tiny recap.
We'll put the original episode right here of the original story. And then Erika, take it away. I'm ready.
So we talked about it originally, and then on our Thanksgiving live stream, I gave a little update. So I'm going to go into a little bit of background if you don't remember.
Yeah.
Our main character here is Jack Lacey and his dog Bo. It's a little Jack Russell Terrier. Very cute. They are BFFs. Jack
Is it
and his...
narcissistic to get a dog that's the same breed as your name?
No.
Okay. Just making sure.
Okay.
I do have a Josh Weiler.
That's pretty funny.
Thanks, Erika. Damn.
So Jack and his family live in a shitty rundown trailer. So normally I'm a builder. I like to build things and I don't actually like play with The Sims. But I had this I don't know. I just had this creative moment where I was like, I want to build the shittiest rundown trailer. And then I did. And then I was like, wait, now I got to build the shittiest trailer trash family. And then I came up with this storyline in my brain that I was like, oh, I could play this out.
Yeah.
And so that's how this started. Anyway, so they live in this shitty trailer. They're very poor. Mom and kid brother die in a fire in their cursed moldy trailer. They are poor and can't afford a funeral. So very sad for them. Anyways,
Your
they're
mom is so poor she can't afford a funeral.
pretty much. One night, shortly after the deaths of their loved ones, a burglar breaks onto the property and steals little brother's monkey bars. Dad wakes up to confront the burglar, falls in love with her. That was not my doing. It happened organically.
None of this was your doing so far.
Mom and kid brother dying in a fire was absolutely my doing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, so it's just Jack and his dad, and they are enemies. They were actually fighting in a blizzard when the house caught on fire, and they couldn't save their
The
loved ones.
drama. What the
I
hell?
know, it was crazy.
Wait, did you have them fighting? Or were they fighting? Were they already not getting along and fighting out in a blizzard? And you're like, this is the perfect time to
Set of fire.
set up the scene.
I might have helped things along.
Okay.
You're a monster.
It's for the
sometimes.
storyline.
I get it, I get
it's for
it.
the plot, okay? Anyways. So, dad falls in love with the burglar. Then it's prom, okay? Jack, our main character here is a high schooler. He goes to prom with his high school sweetheart, Sophia Bjergsen. She is rich. If you play The Sims, you know the Bjergsens. Anyways, she's rich, and they go to prom together, and they win prom royalty
Okay.
together. How cute. While Jack is at prom, his dad moves out of their trailer to move in with the burglar. Okay? Doesn't leave a note. Womp womp. Jack comes home to this shitty trailer with his little dog. And just, it's so sad. Jack graduates early. He has really good grades.
Okay.
He may be poor white trash, but he's smart. Okay. So he graduates early. Because Jack's dad left him in the trailer, he was the only sim living in the trailer. When he moved away to college, he had to sell his shitty trailer. So sad. So Jack sells the trailer, moves away to college. Jack and Sophia start to grow apart. They break up. They're just, not living the same life anymore. Not that they ever were. She ends up dropping out of college and she moves to Del Sol Valley to pursue a music career. For non-simmers, Del Sol Valley is basically Hollywood.
Okay.
Okay. Jack then decides he's going to go on a blind date.
Okay.
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 Do you have questions?
Are we past the recap part? Are we in new territory?
We're still in recap.
Okay, this is stream recap, I assume?
We are now into stream recap.
Okay, because I was doing something during the stream, so this is why this is all new to me.
Okay.
Okay.
So Jack decides to go on a blind date. Okay. They meet up at a neutral third location. She shows up in a hot dog costume.
The blind date does?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. First impression of this girl, she's in a hot dog costume.
Silly goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He asks her about it and she says, "What are you talking about?"
Ooh.
So doesn't acknowledge that
Ooh.
she's in a hot dog costume. Okay.
I love that for her.
He's doing his best. He's trying really hard to get to know this girl. He is not vibing with her. Okay. Bad compatibility.
It's okay.
In the middle of this date, he gets a phone call from his date. So hot dog girl, while they're speaking, calls him on the phone and says, "Hey, Jack, do you want to go on a romantic Love Island type getaway retreat game show?" And he was like, "Well, this date fucking sucks. So yeah, I guess." He agrees. Date ends immediately. Hot dog girl was like, "This fucking sucked. Don't call me again." Pretty much. And
I mean, what do you expect?
he travels to Gibby Point.
Gibby.
Yeah, to go on this romantic game show thing to find love. And he meets and
Love on an
moves-
island.
kind of. And
Love on the archipelago.
He already tried to see if he could blind find his love,
Uh-huh.
and now he's going to go find love on an island.
Sure.
Hosted by
So-
Vanessa and Nick Lachey.
He meets and woos and woohoos Ty and Agora.
Two people, Ty and Agora?
Yes,
Okay.
2 people.
Okay.
Tried for a third, learned they were gay. So didn't work out for him.
As in, I'm sorry. He hooked up with Ty and then hooked up with Agora.
Agora was first, but yes.
Okay. I thought there was
Tried
a
to hook
sim
up with Molly
threesome.
Prescott, but she's a lesbian, so it didn't work out.
Thought there was a threesome going on. I didn't realize that was in the coding.
Oh, no. No. That
Can that happen in The Sims? With the right mods, okay.
I'm sure with the right mods, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never tried, honestly. So
Woohoo is 2 people. Woohee is 3.
I don't know.
Okay.
I only know woohoo. Anyways, about halfway through the game show situation, it's 3 days. Agora proposes marriage
Okay.
to Jack.
And Jack's already hooked up with Ty and then also tried to hook up with a lesbian.
Correct. Yes. So Agora proposes before the end of the second day, and he's like, "No, you're moving too fast. I'm not into that." He's really, really into Ty, so he breaks things off with Agora, and he's like, "No, we're not doing that." So he is into Ty. Okay. Game ends. People got sent home during this. I don't know why, or
Okay.
like, what did they do wrong to
They
get
didn't-
sent home?
They didn't get the rice fast enough.
Not a clue. So the game ends, whatever. He goes home. Ty shows up at his place and proposes
At the
at Jack's like college apartment.
college because he doesn't have a trailer. Right?
Correct. She also proposes to him. And
Okay.
he's like, "No, but I will be your boyfriend." And she says, "Okay, let's move in together."
Right.
And he's like, "Okay, I guess that's fine." So they move out of his college apartment and they move into an apartment, womp womp, right next to his dad
And the burglar.
and the burglar.
Is this like apartment neighbors where they're in the same building, or they just live in the same neighborhood?
They live in the same neighborhood.
Okay.
Better.
So things are going great between Ty and Jack. Jack is madly in love. Ty has a dog also, so they're dog lovers. The dogs get along great. It's a fun time. Jack meets all of Ty's family. They all live in the same apartment building. They're having a great time. Okay. Ty gets bored. Landlord comes over to check things and ends up checking on Ty. You know what I'm saying? Ty cheats on Jack with the landlord.
With the landlord?
With the landlord.
They're all evil.
Gave her the
So-
landlord special, huh?
Ty
White
and,
over everything.
Just
Ty and the
plastered
landlord
white all over it.
woohoo. Landlord leaves. Jack comes home. Ty and Jack woohoo.
Oh.
Next morning, she's pregnant.
Oh.
Who's the daddy?
I thought, Sims, you immediately got pregnant after Woohoo.
Nope,
They wait a day now?
not necessarily. I mean, she could have immediately after woohoo gone and taken a pregnancy test,
Oh, okay.
but neither one of the interactions was try for baby. It was just a risky woohoo. So,
She didn't use protection either time.
correct,
Tie a freak like that.
I guess. Anyway,
Should have got her tubes tied.
okay. So anyway, Jack comes in the next day, catches the landlord banging his lady. Okay.
They're banging again?
Oh yeah, they banged constantly.
Must have been good sex.
I guess he was over all the time. So Jack catches them. He's like, "What the hell?" He breaks up. He moves out.
Naturally.
He moves to. So now we're in. This is new.
That was all still recap. Okay.
Game show and like him moving in with Ty.
Yeah.
That's when stream
Okay.
story ended.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
Ty cheating on Jack is all new. Okay.
Wow.
So the rest of this is all new.
Wow.
This is the update. Okay. So Jack moves out. He moves to Ravenwood.
Okay.
This is the life and death
Haunted.
pack.
I'm familiar with this place.
Sure. This is where the cemetery is.
Yeah.
Okay. He moves to Ravenswood. He finds a wishing well. Tosses a coin in the wishing well and says, "I would like true love. I've had my heart broken. I need true love."
Okay.
Okay. And he was feeling lucky that day. So luck is on his side.
Okay.
The wishing well could have got, if he was having bad luck that day, if his balance was thrown off, he could have had a bad time with the wishing well, could have backfired. Anyways,
Could have been wishing poorly.
so Jack decides, I'm feeling lucky. I've thrown my coin into the wishing well. Let's try another blind date.
What?
Hot dog girl again.
He goes on a blind date and he meets
Hamburger girl.
and immediately falls head over heels in love with Julia Wright.
Okay.
if you guys have the university's expansion pack, then she comes with that. So Julia, perfect. They are amazingly compatible, extremely attracted to each other, full on head over heels in love. Before the end of their date,
She's allergic to dogs.
no. Before the end of their date, they are dating and moved in together. This was all happened organically. Normally, you can like kind of like cheat the interactions.
Yeah.
I did not. They are just that in love.
You're just on the simulations run.
Even if you dipped your fingers in there, it wouldn't be any less compelling.
So Jack and Julia move in. She's having a good time. She's already graduated. Okay, so she is
Okay,
an
she's
astronaut.
Robin. She's
I can't remember. Is she an astronaut?
She's
Or
shitting
no,
in
she's a
diapers.
scientist.
Oh,
She's a
thank
scientist. Sorry. My bad.
oh.
Well, Ty was an international super spy.
I feel like I remember that.
Yeah. I left some details out of the recap because, you can
Yeah.
go back and watch it if you really want, but that's the gist of it.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Julia starts making friends with some of Jack's friends. That makes sense,
Yeah.
right?
Julia.
Julia met Ty.
Julia.
And they have amazing compatibility and they just really hit it off and they became best friends like
Why
instantly.
is Jack still friends with Ty?
Jack and Ty are not friends.
The dogs are.
The dogs are.
They are, the dogs are still friends. Anyway, Ty comes over and is like hanging out with Julia. Jack comes home from his esports job that he does. He's on scholarship,
He
Joshua. All right.
Kind of deserve to be cheated on.
Oh my God.
Ty brought him a PlayStation. She said, "Habity that, yebap, habity yebap." Ooh.
You're going more robot. Okay. Anyway. So at this point, Ty is still pregnant, right? She's very, very pregnant.
Forgot about that.
Uh-huh. Jack comes home. He sees Ty still pregnant in his house. And he's like, get the fuck out.
Wait, does he? So he knew she was pregnant. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. He was all excited. He thought the baby was his.
I was just about to say, does he know it's not his?
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know who the baby daddy is until she gives birth.
Right.
So
The drama.
So Ty is pregnant. She's over. He's like, get the fuck out of my house. And then Julia's like, hey man, like she's my friend. Like you, and she's pregnant. Like you can't treat her that way. And he was like, no, out. Julia's upset about it, but whatever. Ty has the baby. It's the landlord's baby.
Okay. That's good for Jack.
It's good for Jack, honestly. It is good for Jack.
And probably good for Ty.
So nothing really exciting happens for a little bit. Now Julia gets pregnant.
Okay.
It's definitely Jack's this time.
That's good.
Okay.
Jack is all still in school, just so you know.
Yeah, but he's got a scholarship.
Well, he did fail a class.
And he lost his scholarship.
He got all A's and 1 F. So he had to retake that class. So he is like behind schedule now. And now he's about to have a kid. It's a whole mess.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Jack then gets a bucket list goal. Do you remember me telling you about the bucket lists?
No.
A
Vaguely,
little
but
bit.
not enough.
It came with the like life and death pack, I think, but it talks about the soul's journey.
Okay.
So you get these bucket list aspirations, these goals that if you go do this, if you do so many bucket list things by a certain time, then you get like bonus shit, whatever. It gives you something to do in the game.
Yeah.
His bucket list goal is to mend his relationship with his dad.
Okay.
Okay.
I hate this.
Okay. For
I-
personal reasons?
For
or-
personal
This shit's
reasons, I'm
too
like,
real.
this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Your dad sucks. You don't need to bend your relationship. Why are you bringing this up?
Yeah.
Mind you, these are like randomized.
Right.
So it's not like I could like pick a drop down menu and pick like he needs to mend this relationship. It randomly came up. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is fucking bullshit. Okay. So he calls his dad up and invites him over. And his dad says, absolutely not. Don't ever call me again.
Whoa.
It's weird for the dad to do that.
They're
I
enemies.
guess-
anytime they are in the same room together, it's on site.
Yeah.
They fight frequently.
Do they physically fight?
They physically tussle.
That rocks.
Yeah.
Does it just turn into like a big cloud of
Yes, of elbows and legs and
that? Feels
like
so right.
exclamation points, question marks, pound sign.
It's
That feels so
always
right.
a blizzard outside when they do it.
No.
Oh.
At this point, it hasn't even been a full Sims year since the parents died.
Wow.
The parent and the kid.
It hasn't even been a year yet.
Correct. So Jack decides to go to his house, to Dad's house, and be like, you can't avoid me. If you don't want to come over to my house, fine. I'm coming to your house. Well, when I click on...
It's still in the apartments.
No,
well,
Jack
moved. Right,
Jack
right,
moved.
Right.
So I go to click on the house like I'm going to travel here, but it tells you where each person is in the household. So the girlfriend, the burglar, is at the house, but it tells me that Jack's dad is at the cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
So Jack travels to the cemetery. And where do we find Jack's dad?
Salt burning his mom's grave.
Not at the gravesite of his wife and child, at some other gravesite mourning. Isn't that fucked? What a piece of shit. Anyways.
Was it like his mom or something?
No.
Just a random.
Correct.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm,
Interesting development.
Yep.
It felt like The Sims. Sometimes it's like there's these weird invisible strings going on in the background, and then there's like they get so close, and it's like, oh, that was almost like real life until, he was at the wrong grave. It's like,
Yep.
Especially because like if you as a player would have never clicked there,
Correct.
that would have never been. Nobody would have known.
Correct.
Like if you were as a player just wanted to go like have Jack go beat up the burglar,
Mhm.
you would have never known that his dad was at the gravesite to mourn a random person.
Correct. So he walks over to Dad. Dad is immediately like, let's fight. And Jack is the bigger man. And he apologizes. Even though it's not Jack's fault. It is not the child's fault
Yeah.
that they have a bad relationship with the parent.
It's not, Erika. It's not. I mean, it is. You're a piece of shit.
Anyways, they now have a neutral relationship.
okay.
They don't hate each other, but they're not friends.
That's not bad. That's how I feel about you guys sometimes.
Just a neutral relationship.
I was speaking about the fans, you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, Julia gives birth to a baby girl. They named her Juniper.
That's cute.
Okay.
So now it is Jack, Julia, and Juniper.
Still not married.
Oh, they did get engaged. Yes.
Okay.
Julia had a want that she wanted to get married. So Jack learned the gemstone making skill and he handmade her a ring
Wow.
and proposed to her at the Von Haunt estate in Windenburg.
Spooky.
Pretty.
At night, it's spooky. There are ghosts there. But during the day, it's a beautiful garden. And they had a private ceremony then and there while she's pregnant.
That's nice.
It was so cute. Mostly because planning a wedding ceremony in The Sims is fucking difficult and stupid, and I hate doing it.
Yeah.
Anyways. But yes, they are married.
That's good.
Yep. So they have the baby. Baby's fine. Bo, the dog, is now an elder.
Yeah.
Could die any day now.
It's only
Yeah.
been a year.
Very sad. Yeah.
It's 7 in dog sim years.
Yeah.
And now he's like wants to just go on walks constantly, whereas before he was just chill doing his own thing, and now he's constantly sad because he wants to go on walks. And I think it's because he's jealous of the baby. Anyway, that's the update.
Sims is crazy.
Yeah. I'd probably have like more of an update, but I haven't been like really playing them because I'll like go to do something or they'll meet some townie and what? A townie is like
I know,
the
yeah.
NPCs.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like the term for people who don't leave their town.
No.
I,
But I wish the townies would stay in their own damn
I thought you
towns.
were insulting them.
No, the townies are NPCs and everything is like randomly generated. So you get like the most insane outfits with like, you'll have like clown shoes with like a tight mini skirt and a winter coat.
Or like a hot dog costume.
or like a hot dog. Like it's
on a first
insane.
date, yeah.
And they'll have like the most insane makeup. Like it's all just randomized.
Yeah.
So if I come across a townie that is especially egregious, then I will take the time and edit their entire household.
Of course.
Yeah.
So
Of course you would.
there's also a setting, or not a setting, but like they will like randomly adopt animals, and there will be a 1-bedroom house with 7 Sims in it that have like 6 dogs and a horse. And I'm like, you cannot have a horse.
Yeah.
You live in a 1-bedroom house. Like you can't even have these kids. So I've been trying to clean shit up because it's driving me insane.
It is funny to watch. Like, I'll look over and I'm just like, you have been changing clothes on Sims for like 2 hours. And she's like, they're all fucking hideous. And it's like,
Drives me nuts. They're all so ugly. Because then I have like my set, like my go-to outfits for different Sims. But then when I'm doing these fucking townies, I don't want to waste all my good outfits on the
fucking
random
townies.
people. So
you gotta make new ones.
then I have to come up with new ones. And I'm like, okay, well, what's their actual personality? I can kind of like match
Right.
what they would wear with like,
This is a person, a vertical stripe, horizontal stripe,
Correct.
no stripe, yeah.
this person hates the color blue. Okay,
Yeah.
don't put any blue on them.
Or exclusively blue. And that's why they hate it so much.
I have done that.
Because their parents only buy them blue clothes.
that's evil. You just,
Well, actually, what I do is say that they're not attracted to the color blue, and then I'll put their partner in all blue.
that's worse.
Yeah. Anyway, The Sims is wild.
No,
I just-
Erika, I think you playing The Sims is wild. I think you should give yourself a little bit of credit here.
Yeah, because I'll tell you, I've played it on stream one time. I tried to get drama going on. Drama in my Sims game was not happening like the drama in your Sims game.
Like I said, sometimes you have to.
You're an artist.
Pull the strings.
You gotta be the one pulling the strings sometimes.
Yeah.
God, I love it.
After the circle Judge, we really just sit and based in it for a second. Based?
Based.
We just based our shit in
Wait,
it.
no.
Bask.
Bask?
Nah, I'm basing my shit.
Bask?
No.
We bask in the glow of Erika's circle Judge. Then we listen to a listener submitted sound. Go ahead and send those to judgiespod@gmail.com. Put listener submitted sound in the title, in the subject line. What do we got, Christian?
And this is the second song sent to us from Barb's from a few weeks ago.
Backpack Barbs on Twitch, on Instagram.
I get wet at the thought of you. Listening to the Judgies pod. Finding out you're a piss baby. Piss runs down my thighs.
Is that a little Sabby car?
Yeah, little
Don't
savvy
call her
car.
that. Don't call her that.
That's what she wants to be known by now, is Sabby car.
I don't believe you.
Don't.
I don't. So.
Yeah, that might be muted on the YouTube version.
Sorry.
But just know it was Sabrina Carpenter is beautiful.
And it was good. It was very good.
Do they mute parodies?
Yep.
Now they just do it off of. Yeah, if you have like a backing track, they mute you and they're little fuckers about it.
It tracks the melody, so you can like completely compose your own version. But if it detects the same melody, it'll just your entire video gets. Now they're doing rev sharing, which the Christmas episode, the Judgmas episode, is rev shared because of the Frosty the Snowman version we used.
Fuckers.
But I left it up for all you piss babies who watch it without. On the Patreon version, would have been
It's there.
fine. Normally, I won't edit the Patreon version because we don't monetize
Yeah.
that anyway. But I wanted to leave it up for people, and I didn't want to have just a fucking blank spot of dead air
2
of 40
minutes.
seconds in the
Yeah.
middle of the story. So
Thank you, Barbs.
thank you, Barbs. That always comes before a listener submitted story. So then at judgiespod@gmail.com. Actually, you know what? Still do that, but also DM them to Erika.
I am out.
Don't
listener
DM them
submitted
to
stories.
the Judgies podcast Instagram.
They don't get seen there.
DM, which you probably could look through there if you wanted to go specifically
Oh
through
my
Instagram.
God. I accidentally once went, it was after a not advice when I had posted on Judgies.
Yeah.
And then I went to Instagram to look at my DMs and forgot to switch it back.
Yeah.
So I'm going through, I'm like, I know I have, why do I have 8 million messages? Like,
Yeah.
this isn't, they were all like spam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was so upset. And then I realized, hang on, oh, this isn't my account.
So you can send, if you want specifically for Erika's eyes, that's Mrs. Ricky K
Thank you.
on Instagram.
On the Instagram.
I'm going to read Texas teacher drama.
Okay.
TTD.
Is that okay?
Fantastic.
Hi, Judgies. Please don't say my name since this is rather sensitive. And IABP. Save this for the episodes. God damn it.
It's so embarrassing.
That is really embarrassing.
Put it at the top, folks.
That is like mostly at the top, but I read the whole goddamn story too.
I was making fun of you. Because it was at the top. It always is. That's the thing, folks.
More at the top.
It's happened to me recently multiple times.
Yeah.
You sort of just like gloss over the first paragraph just to see if it's a good story.
Yeah,
and then
you get
to it.
You get like there's the intro sentence, and you start reading like the body of it.
Yeah.
And then you miss like, oh, sentence 2 says, for the love of God, don't read this anywhere.
Yeah.
You got me with the pleasantries. I skipped over the don't read this.
Well, I'm going to read a nice, short, quick one then.
That's my
Perfect.
nickname in high school.
Nice, short, quick one. I do remember calling you that. Behind your back, mostly. I didn't know I was going to give it to you.
I mean, you guys weren't friends then, so it's fine.
Nisco for short.
Does that make it worse?
It does. Okay, so really nice update. Some things changed and things have been but this is not what I thought it was. Hold on. I thought this is the one. Sorry. I told my boss I love you.
That
Hey,
sucks.
Judgies, it's Heather. You can say my name.
Heather.
Hi, Heather.
On BEP 288, Christian talked about calling his soccer coach mom, and it reminded me of a few weeks ago when I was on a call with my semi-new boss. His cadence for saying goodbye is very okay, bye. So after this very serious meeting and about one of our biggest customers, it went well, which is good. He said, okay, talk to you soon, bye. And I said, okay, love you, bye. And then hung up. I immediately called his cell and I was like, I am so sorry. I'm really used to talking to my parents and sister and ending every call with love you, bye. Anyways, I've never wanted to crawl into a hole more. He thought it was hilarious though. Okay, love you, Judgies. Bye. Heather.
That's so embarrassing. You actually told us you love us.
Cringe.
I think most people would understand. and
Yeah.
not harp on you about it. I mean, it's valid to harp. It's valid to tease.
Mhm,
Yeah, I
mhm.
mean,
But if your boss is starting off with "Okay, bye,"
yeah, exactly.
your boss ain't gonna be upset if you accidentally hit him with an ILY.
Yeah, and that's really is like you would hit me with the cadence. I'm gonna hit you with the okay, love you, bye.
Yeah.
Like you can't. I don't say okay, bye without a love you, bye.
You know what's worse than accidentally saying "love you" is starting to go in for a hug and then they hit you with the handshake.
Ooh,
Oh.
That is much worse.
who did that to you?
Why do you feel
Who
like?
scorned you?
Why do you feel like this
I
is coming
just-
from personal experience?
I can see the hurt in your eyes. Your eyes are welling up, dude.
I'm not a big hugger.
Yeah.
I'll say this: I'm not a big hugger of my peers.
Okay.
I find it less weird to hug a parent, an in-law, a grandparent, an aunt and uncle, like that generation. But when it's the same generation as me or younger, not
Yeah.
significantly younger, I'll hug my niece and nephew. It feels strange to me to hug a peer.
Yeah.
It feels more strange to me to hug a peer. So when we're doing family events and like cousins are around, I'm hugging the aunt, I'm hugging the uncle.
And you're trying
Cousins.
to do.
Hey.
You're doing
See you
math
later.
equations.
And one of Aurora's cousins has a new girlfriend. And normally I'll just distance myself appropriately
Mhm.
and just hide in the corner and be like, oh, I'm too far away to hug you. Everybody else hug her. And then I'll just be like, hey, how's it going? And then turn quickly.
Mhm.
I was caught in a line.
Oh no.
I was at the end of the line and I put one arm up and she goes, bye, and hits me with this and turns. And I'm like, yep, bye. Now
I
I
mean-
look like an asshole.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unfortunate, Josh.
Because I don't want to initiate the hug.
No.
but I got caught initiating a hug that I didn't even want to give. And then I can't be like, oh, come on, where's my hug?
Yeah, right. Josh, I love that you say losing, and I love it. The fact that you somehow keep putting yourself in awkward situations.
That one's not even on me.
I know, but it's not happening to me.
Yeah. It's so funny because all of Aurora's family are huggers, but all of Aurora's like immediate
Siblings.
family hate hugging.
Yeah.
They hate giving hugs, but they always hug. And it's like, we can break the cycle.
Yeah.
We don't have to do this, actually.
We don't have to do this.
Yeah, my family is not a very big hugging family, and it does take a long time of getting used to, especially if you got like big huggers, or Erika's grandma's a hug and a kiss on the
Oh.
cheek.
She'd kiss you on the mouth if you'd let her.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with that. It's still hard.
Aurora has a grandma that will critique the hug as you're giving it.
That
Like if she's sitting and like you try to just like, okay, bye. She's like, oh, I'm getting an armpit hug. And it's like, what do you want me to do? This is the angle that we're working with.
yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. I got a lot of hugs from people that I never thought would hug me at my dad's funeral.
Yeah.
Like every single person in your family hugged me, which he said, they don't really hug. Kim
Yeah.
will hug me.
Yeah.
Your mom and dad have hugged me before, but like Brad hugged me. Patrick was like, Patrick was crying. I felt so bad. Patrick was upset,
Yeah.
but
It's all Christian siblings
yes.
for our listeners.
Yep. And then you hugged me.
Don't make that face.
Armpit hug?
We've hugged before and since.
And since, I don't think we have since.
No, probably not.
No.
Maybe Saturday.
Hmm.
Maybe tomorrow after dinner.
I'll hold you to it.
Depends on how good of a gift you get me.
I'm going to hug everybody else in the group except for you.
And that's fine. Just let me know.
I'm not going to let you know.
Fuck.
You're at the end of the line. You're at the end of the line, and I'm coming in with a.
Yeah. All right, I got another story for you. Sent to me by Squid.
Wow.
Thanks,
Love your
Squid.
games.
It's from r/confession. I've been fake investigating a mysterious smell in my apartment for months just to avoid admitting that I microwaved some batteries.
Whoa. Oh, Josh doesn't like a little commitment to the bit.
No, I'm just confused how you accidentally microwave batteries.
A few months ago, my Xfinity remote died while I was watching Red Zone, and the batteries...
7 hours of no longer commercial-free football.
Okay.
All my Red Zone heads are loving that right now.
Okay.
They went woke this year.
Put us in the Octobox.
They put fucking ads on that shit. They did it last year, to be fair.
Okay. Anyways. And the batteries were drained. Normally, I refresh my batteries by putting them in the microwave for a few seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I've done it before.
Smartest football watcher.
It warms them up and they usually work for a bit longer. So I put 2 AAA batteries in, set it for 30 seconds, and turned it on. It sparked a little while, and the smell was pretty strong, but that's how it always is.
There's no way 30 seconds is the right amount of time for this.
Well, you can't hit the popcorn button.
The batteries are warm afterwards, so I figured everything went fine, but the smell just kind of stuck around.
Did it work? I guess it worked, huh?
I don't know. My friend came over the next day and immediately asked what was burning. I didn't feel like explaining the battery thing because people overreact about it. So I just said
Rightfully
I thought it was
so.
the wiring. He took it seriously, and after that, anyone who came over started commenting on it too. At this point, the electrical smell has become a whole ongoing situation. I've been pretending to call maintenance and giving updates about how they can't find anything yet.
You've been pretending to call. Just call maintenance.
My landlord wants to bring in an electrician because apparently it's been too long for an unresolved wiring issue. They keep checking if I've seen keep checking if I've seen sparks or smoke. I just say no. I'm not going to say yeah, but only when the batteries are recharging.
Don't say that. Just say my microwave was being weird, like making a weird smell. What the fuck are we doing here?
The microwave still has a faint smell when I open it, so I just don't use it in front of people. The batteries themselves have worked for like a day and then died again. I don't really know how to back out of this without getting a long lecture from multiple people. I'm mostly just waiting for the smell to fade so everyone stops bringing it up.
It's the microwave. You go in the microwave still kind of smells. It's an electrical fire smell. It's going to smell for fucking ever until you throw it away.
Yeah.
You're a freak. What are we doing here? And it really is just as simple as being like, I think my microwave's getting fucked up.
Where do you pick up that information?
You don't. That's something you tried as a kid, and I think that worked.
Like, you have to, yeah. Like, you don't read that in a newspaper.
No.
You don't see that in a television show.
No, nobody's telling you to put
Nobody's
batteries in
nobody's
a microwave.
ever been stupid enough to put fucking batteries in a microwave to recharge them before.
It gets the juices flowing in them a little better.
You don't understand how salt batteries work,
Yeah.
how ions work. They don't need, what's missing ain't the heat.
Yeah.
Buy rechargeable batteries, I guess is what I'm
Well,
saying.
do those work in the microwave, or is that better or worse?
That's the beauty about them. They come with their own little self-encapsulated microwave of sorts. That way you don't have to fuck up your microwave. I don't understand. Just call the fucking maintenance guy and then he'll just be like, yeah, something's fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like my microwave caught on fire once
Yeah.
from just microwaving. Because if you don't put stuff, if the microwaves don't get absorbed, shit can happen in there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if you put in nothing and run it, shit can happen in a microwave.
It's true.
It's an insane feat of technology that we just have in our house. And so I used to just microwave one little vegetarian sausage patty, and I guess one morning,
It wasn't enough.
boom, whole fucking thing went up in flames. So,
Well, hold on. Let's dig a little deeper into this picture you just painted.
yeah.
Real flames? And then your microwave or the sausage patty went up in flames?
There was a nuclear fallout type black ring on the
Okay.
paper towel that I put it on inside of the microwave.
Okay. Okay.
And it was hard to breathe in my apartment for a couple days.
Okay.
Okay.
I took Judah out for a walk,
Yeah. Yeah.
came
Okay.
back in.
I do remember this.
entire apartment was filled with smoke.
Yeah.
What the hell was that? Went microwave, engulfed in flames. Opened it, flames went out.
So was the
I'm-
paper towel was on fire then, I guess?
Paper towel, remarkably not very scathed. It was mainly just
There's
The
just
patty.
a fire in your microwave. That's crazy, dude.
I'm more concerned with why you thought it was okay to take your dog on a whole ass walk while you were microwaving something.
It's 30 seconds.
I'll say this. Never had a microwave catch on fire before. Wasn't expecting it to happen that morning.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
I mean-
Now, stove, I'm
Yeah.
not leaving.
sure.
Air fryer, I'm leaving the house. Hey, I'm setting that bad boy to 10. I'm walking around the block.
Really?
Yeah, until it catches fire.
Okay. All right. I've got another
Or am I
story for
mocking
you.
Jay over here? Now that's a Hunger Game.
Angie sent me this
I've
From-
never seen him.
r/relationship_advice. You've never seen the Hunger Games movies?
No, it's
Really?
Catching Fire is the name of one
Yeah.
of them, correct?
Yeah. And then also Mockingjay.
Well, I knew that one. I was less confident on Catching Fire.
Okay. How can my husband, 61 male, and I, 60 female, help our son, 32 male, move past his high school girlfriend?
Well,
How old are your parents?
70s.
Okay. We're in the clear.
Close, right? 69, 70.
Yeah.
I mean, how long did we how
6'9".
long what the hell?
6'9".
I hate that.
Like 6'7".
How long has it been since they broke up with their high school sweetheart, I guess, is the biggest thing
I'm
here.
gonna guess high school.
Yeah.
My
that's-
husband and I are at our wits' end with our son's inability to get over his high school girlfriend.
Like-
They broke up in 2011.
Okay.
Yes, you read that right. It has been that long since he even saw this girl after having dated for about 2 years. What are you making that face at me
I
for?
wasn't meaning to.
What they had was special. What they're not understanding is what they had is special.
At the time, I did fully empathize with him. He had moved away for college while she stayed behind. They made efforts to see each other and talked frequently, but as I understand it, she began a relationship with someone else while she was still in one with my son. She at least had the decency to end things with my son in person, and did admit she was wrong in not having broken up with him before taking up with a new boyfriend. Nonetheless, my son was devastated by this, and we supported him as best we could at the time. I think he might have moved on in time were it not for the fact that his ex-girlfriend then almost immediately married the young man.
Ooh.
I believe he was in the military, hence the young marriage.
Well, they're probably divorced. They can probably get back with her now.
This fact sent my son into a spiral, which has continued in some form or another over the last 14 years. Back then, I thought the marriage was unlikely to last long and that when it ended, he'd feel some kind of vindication and drop it. But our son checks her social media frequently, though we have strongly advised him against this, and says they are still married and have children. My son has had a few girlfriends in the last 14 years, but none that have lasted long. And even during the times he has been attached, he still continues to talk about how wronged he was. We see him very frequently, and while his ex is not our only topic of discussion, she does come up in some way almost every time we see him.
That's pretty fucking crazy.
We probably know more about her life now than we did while they were dating. We've allowed him to vent, but did eventually set boundaries around abusive language. For a time, he favored a few words to describe her, mainly beginning with S and W. Slut and whore.
Hey, easy. Those aren't even the worst words.
That I don't care for, and to his credit, he did stop that. But for all I know, he's only stopped saying them around us. In general, we employ the tactic of nod and agree, then change the subject. It's like he cannot resist an opportunity to bring her up. This past weekend, things came to a head when our son made an offhand comment about his ex. My husband responded by shouting at our son to get over it already, that we were sick of hearing about the girl he dated more than a decade ago, and that he needed to stop all mention of her around us. I asked my husband to go in another room and take a breather, and when he did, I suggested to my son that if he truly cannot move past this, that we help him seek some sort of therapy or other intervention.
Probably should have happened about 13 years ago, Ma.
He responded by immediately leaving and has not responded to any of my texts or calls since. I wish my husband had not shouted, but I am right there with him. This has gone on too long, and we have enabled the behavior. I've even wondered if he'd still be bringing her up if we had put our foot down about this before. Anytime we have pushed back in any way or challenged any assertion he has made about his ex/their relationship, he has become very upset. So we default to just let him vent. I do not think he has done any more than stalk her social media, but I feel this long has been unhealthy and may require an intervention of some kind. I'm hoping he comes around in the next few days, but I'm unsure how to broach the topic again without further upsetting him.
Next time he's around, just say, "They're fucking over it yet?" And then just reset the counter and
put up a sign, days that you haven't been over it for. Wow. I mean, how do you break a 32-year-old incel out of it?
yeah.
I mean, I'm glad that you're now realizing that you probably have been under handling the situation, but that really feels like that should have been something you realized multiple years ago as parents.
Yeah.
Like at 32, his heels are pretty dug in at this point.
I mean,
I don't think your dad yelling was the appropriate response necessarily. It's not the best response, we'll say. But that's not the reason why anything's happening here.
I fear it needed to be heard.
Yeah, that is far from the reason for what's going on.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I wonder if, like, she said that he had previous girlfriends, like, in between that time. I wonder if they're, like, just far enough gaps away where it's like, oh, thank God he's over it. And then it's like, yeah, because it's been 14 years. So, like 3 years in, he has a new girlfriend. He's like, oh, thank God, we're finally over Sarah. Mm-hmm. Breaks up with a new girlfriend. Now he's back on Sarah again. It's like, oh,
yeah, I broke up with her because she wasn't enough like Sarah.
Then you get girlfriend 2 at like year 8, and you're like, oh, finally, you can finally be over Sarah. And now we're at year 14. It's like, how the fuck do we get over Sarah?
And I've said this once, and I'll say it again. Men's mental health in this country is very good.
It's stellar.
Everything's been great. All of these stories have been real.
Of course.
And
This one feels the most real.
And they all feel real.
True.
And I've never said any stories fake ever.
Right.
So you can't leave a comment about it in the fucking down there. Or do.
Leave a comment.
I'm
actually.
okay with being the show's punching bag if it means we get more engagement.
It's fine by me.
You guys can call me. I literally, when I messed up the last Not Advice, whenever I messed up the cameras, I said, leave a comment, said, way to go, Josh. You really fucked this one up big time.
And a lot
I
of people
did see a lot of those comments.
Yeah. And that was on a different episode. They haven't even gotten to that one yet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, this guy, I mean, how do you break a 32-year-old incel out of it? That's the question of the fucking day, huh?
I don't know.
Unfortunately,
You got to take his phone and block that.
the
block
only
him.
answer, AI girlfriend.
And unfortunately,
No.
this is the only
No.
AI
ethical.
girlfriend.
This is the only ethical AI Sarah girlfriend.
Nope.
Do you want this guy procreating
No.
or in a relationship with a real person?
Ooh. Not at this time.
Not at this time. Yeah, he needs a lot of healing.
Yeah.
You need to check him into you need to forcibly do something at this point. It's not healthy for anybody involved. He is one mental breakdown from like injuring himself, other people,
Mhm.
your parents included.
Does feel that way.
He's been virtually stalking this woman for 14 years over
If that's
a thing.
all.
Right. Over something that happened 14 years ago.
Yeah.
That's not healthy. It's not good.
It's almost half his life at this point.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh.
Anyways, that's what I've got for you.
Thanks, Erika.
Do you want another one?
No.
Okay.
It's great stories.
I want a
Thank you.
lot more, but we're going to do them over on our bonus episode at patreon.com/judgiespod.
Ooh.
Weekly bonus episode.
Thanks, folks. Patreon.com/judgiespod. $1 tier gets you ad-free both this show and the Not Advised show. $5 gets you monthly episodes, and $10 gets you weekly episodes. Erika, where else can they find us?
Wherever you're at on the internet, we're probably there too. And that's at Judgies Pod. JUDGIESPOD.
Thanks for listening.
Christian, you've been edging double digits for weeks.
I think if you wouldn't have said anything, he might have gotten it.
No, he started to swirl on his microphone.
No,
much too
no,
soon.
because I
Much too soon.
think he was really thinking about it, and then you threw off his groove.
Okay, nobody. Nobody. said
No, this is embarrassing. Guys, this
I believe
sucks.
in you.
that. You're so close, man. You're so close.
Then
It's because you said something.
it's the going down the drain sound effects really scares me, guys.
Is that why you did this? You'll go down the drain.
I'm going down the drain? I'm never gonna get the 10. Bye, guys.
The Judgies love you.
Peter Pan.